This is ABC 7 News at 6.
Good evening, everyone, and thank you for joining us. I'm Beth Jones.
And I'm Peter Dubois. First tonight, we are continuing our coverage on the strike between Woodland Pulp and two maintenance unions comprised of approximately 60 strikers.
According to union officials, Woodland Pulp has hired temporary replacement workers, also known as scabs. Our Doug Banks spoke with both sides of the picket line.
As the strike approaches 3 weeks, union officials state that Woodland Pulp has hired temporary workers from Minnesota-based Strom Engineering Corporation.
On behalf of the company, we're not going to comment on internal operations. Just suffice to say that we're fully operating, and we have an obligation to the ownership group and the other employees here to operate the facility. Given whatever options we have at our disposal to run the facility efficiently and effectively.
Strom Engineering says they could not comment. In an effort to grow as a company, Woodland Pulp says it's looking for employees to expand their knowledge of the trade, transitioning from core skilled tradespeople to multi-skilled tradespeople, which according to a union representative, appears as though it's an adapt or die situation that lowers chances for career growth among core skill workers.
Everything is in the hands of the company at this point, and if they decide that this A1 mechanic, for any reason, we don't like him, we think he's a menace to the mill, for any reason at all, they can say, yeah, you're not qualified to move into qualified tier 2, so we're not promoting you to the next level.
Wolf says the move to establish multi-skilled tradespeople has been in the work for years, and the company doesn't want to diminish the skills of their current employees.
We think this is value added to the employees, not only for here, but for their foreseeable future.
With the next meeting between the two sides scheduled for early November, Loudermilk states the motive behind the union strike is not driven by money.
This is about protecting their crafts.
In Baileyville, Doug Banks, ABC 7 and Fox 22 News.
Two people are facing charges after police searched a home in Bangor this afternoon. According to Bangor PD, 30-year-old Marcus Thomas of Bangor was arrested for possession of drugs. 50-year-old Jamie McCarthy of Unity was arrested for 3 outstanding warrants. Bangor Police Detective Lieutenant Brent Bollier says the house on Shepherd Drive was searched after a lengthy investigation into suspected drug trafficking. Agents from Homeland Security remained on the scene throughout the afternoon. Bollier says it remains an active investigation and no further information is available at this time.
Maine has joined dozens of states, including California, New York, and Arizona, that are suing Meta Platforms, Inc. The suit claims the company is harming young people's mental health and contributing to the youth mental health crisis by knowingly designing features on Instagram and Facebook that addict children to the platforms. The lawsuit filed in federal court in California also claims that Meta routinely collects data on children under 13 years old without their parents' consent in violation of federal law. Maine Attorney General Aaron Fry said, quote, "Children are incredibly vulnerable to the manipulation of social media companies. We believe Meta misled the public and prioritized their profits over the health and well-being of children," end quote.
A Bangor man will spend 10 years behind bars for transporting fentanyl from Massachusetts. According to court documents, Maine Drug Enforcement agents seized 588 grams of fentanyl from 34-year-old Chad Savage in June of 2022. The DOJ says less than 2 milligrams of fentanyl can be lethal depending on a person's body size and tolerance. Records show Savage obtained the fentanyl in Massachusetts with the intention of selling it in the Bangor area. Today, Savage was sentenced to 10 years in prison, followed by 5 years of supervised release.
The U.S. Marshal Service is asking Piscataquis County to expand its jail to house more federal inmates. According to the Piscataquis County Sheriff's Office, the jail has boarded federal inmates through the U.S. Marshal Service since the early 1990s. The U.S. Marshal Service recently approached the Sheriff's Office asking for help due to their lack of bed space. Although the Sheriff's Office says a number of steps would need to be taken first, Sheriff Bob Young does see positives to this request.
I think for us it is a reasonable option. It would be a revenue source for us, a significant revenue source. And it would provide some good jobs for folks in this county.
The county jail is a 38-bed facility, and according to Sheriff Young, the expansion would include pods attached directly to the building that would house 20 to 30 inmates each. The decision is ultimately up to the county commissioners. That proposal is still in the preliminary stages, and it is unclear when a decision will be reached.
The town of Hancock is one step closer to getting a new fire station. Hancock Fire Chief Chris Holmes says the department was approved for congressional funding thanks to the help of Senator Susan Collins. That funding, along with money the town of Hancock has set aside each year, will help pay for that brand new building. Holmes says the original station was constructed in 1957 and is more like a two-bay garage than an actual fire station.
We're hoping to replace this station on Cemetery Road, build a new 4-bay station right across the street that'll have running water, have much more efficient heating, some office space.
Holmes says the goal is to get bids and break ground on a new fire station in 2024.
A proposed plan to phase out gas-powered vehicle sales in Maine will move forward into the next step of the rulemaking process. Our Augusta reporter Corey Bouchard was at that meeting and has more detail.
The first item for consideration by the board is Chapter 127A, Advanced Clean Cars 2 program.
The Advanced Clean Cars 2 program, originating in California, mandates a specific percentage of all new cars sold to be zero or low emission vehicles, extending until 2032. The Maine Department of Environmental Protection conducted a public hearing in August to gather feedback and testimony regarding the proposed changes.
After the two hearings in August, the public comment period remained open until August 28th. The record is now closed and the board may not receive new evidence at this time.
During Tuesday's meeting of the Board of Environmental Protection, the focus was on going over the testimony provided during the public comment period. The board invested over 2 hours discussing the testimony and posing questions to the departmental staff. Some concerns were raised about public infrastructure, particularly the availability of EV charging stations.
Unlike a conventionally fueled vehicle, you don't have to go to the gas station to charge your vehicle. Most folks with electric vehicles charge at home, or they charge on the street, or if they live in an apartment at an apartment facility and at work.
Board members emphasized that even if they were to adopt the rules, adjustments could be made, either by them or through legislative channels, if they didn't align with the state's needs.
So I think it's going to come to the legislative attention regardless and get reviewed regularly.
I think it's fair to say it already has.
Right.
The Maine Department of Environmental Protection will present a proposal on how to implement the suggested rules. In Augusta, I'm Corey Bouchard for ABC 7 and Fox 22 News.
And taking a look outside today was just absolutely fantastic. A beautiful fall day, nice and crisp.
Yeah.
Definitely a little bit of a breeze going.
You took the words right out of my
Yeah.
mouth. Crisp was really the one that came to mind today.
Yeah.
You know, felt like a great day out there. A good day to be outside.
It was a great day to be outside for sure. All right, well, let's go ahead and get a first check of our forecast and see if the rest of the evening looks just as nice.
All right, Beth and Peter, thank you. Happy Tuesday. Your first weather is brought to you by Winterport Sheds. Do you need extra storage, a place to live, camp on your lot, building for your pets? Check them out at Winterport or at the Bangor Mall, and of course at winterportsheds.com. Let's talk about temperatures today, hanging out in the mid to upper 50s, but hold on, we still have some 70s in the 5-day forecast the rest of this week. Out there today, lots of sunshine. There were a few cloudy areas out there today, but overall, lots of sunshine with temperatures near 60. Tomorrow, we'll do the same thing, but there will be a few more areas of cloud cover tomorrow as this little system right there begins to approach the area. It'll likely go north of us tomorrow night, but still, it'll likely increase the cloud cover and could possibly bring us a quick sprinkle across the region tomorrow evening. For tonight, looking at mostly cloudy skies to partly cloudy skies, low temperatures in the 40s. Your full forecast is coming up. Beth and Peter?
Gonna need that fleece tonight.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's going to definitely feel nice with those cooler conditions.
Yeah, definitely for sure.
All right, well, coming up on ABC 7 News at 6, Bangor High School students will visit 4th and 5th graders at the Mary Snow School over the next few weeks to teach and learn new languages.
And a total solar eclipse is going to take place next spring, and Maine is looking like it will be one of the best locations to see it. Our Grace Blanchard tells us more.
When it comes to fixing your car, you should have a choice.
But out-of-state automakers are starting to restrict access to your car's mechanical data.
That means local independent repair shops like mine,
And mine too, will lose their ability to diagnose problems and make repairs.
Forcing you to expensive dealerships.
Right to Repair will protect your choice.
Your choice.
It's your car. Get it fixed where you want.
Please vote yes on question 4. Yes on Right to Repair.
Some things are worth waiting for. Something reliable, something loyal, something long-lasting. A 6-year warranty? Coyote's got that. One machine for all the dirty work? Count on Coyote. Coyote won't break your heart, and Whittemore & Sons got the deals that won't break the bank. So quit swiping and settling for less. Slide into Whittemore & Sons and be treated like family by a family who cares. 257 Waterville Road, Skowhegan.
There are so many fun things to do in Maine. Now you can enjoy more for less. Check out Half Off Fun from foxbangor.com.
Healing Hands Massage in Hamden provides professional massage services tailored specifically for our clients. Whether you're looking for relief from chronic pain, stiffness, or just want to treat yourself to a day of relaxation, Healing Hands Massage is the place for you.
There's a limited supply available. It's on sale right now. Save with Half Off Fun from foxbangor.com.
Do you want to improve or upgrade your home? Well, At Home Furniture, Appliance, and Bedding in Lincoln and Dover Foxcroft has got you covered. We pride ourselves in the relationships we build with every customer, from commercial businesses to homeowners. We have some of the best prices on the best brands of appliances, furniture, and mattresses, and we even offer full kitchen and bath remodels with a designer and installers on staff. So stop in today and check us out at one of our locations and see what we can do to make you feel at home.
In the beautiful town of Belfast, you'll discover a world of alpaca, the blue alpaca. At our ranch location, you can interact with these amazing animals and enjoy the beautiful Maine outdoors with your very own alpaca walk. Visit our website to book your alpaca walk and experience all the joy and beauty that comes with it. Shop at our downtown Belfast location or online and take advantage of our free nationwide shipping. You'll be ready for a comfortable, fashionable, and fun summer. The Blue Alpaca. Feel the difference.
You're watching ABC 7 Bangor.
Welcome back. In the next few weeks, Bangor High School students will be visiting 4th and 5th graders at Mary Snow School to teach the students new languages. The Mary Snow Language Club is a collaboration between the mentoring program at the high school and the Mary Snow School. Now returning for its second year, members of the club teach students French, Spanish, Swahili, Chinese, and many other languages. That club inspired by Mary Snow students who expressed interest in learning the languages spoken by refugees who've come to live here. In an effort to bring understanding to what's happening around the world, the club allows students to gain knowledge through the languages they teach. One high school teacher hopes they can build off the success from last year.
The thing that all students get from this is just the whole idea that we're all the same. You know, there may be different languages, there may be different religions and other things that are differences, but for the most part, people are people.
Ravon describes the group as an exploratory language club. He expects the club will have about 30 high schoolers and says they'll start making the trip to Mary Snow in just a couple of weeks.
A total solar eclipse is scheduled to take place next spring, and although that may seem far away right now, health officials and community leaders in Piscataquis County are getting ready for the spectacle now. Our Grace Blanchard explains.
Community leaders in Piscataquis County are making early preparations for the highly anticipated total eclipse expected on April 8, 2024. And some of the best views of the eclipse will be seen right here in Maine.
Anticipating a higher than normal population for the area in Piscataquis County, and that's why Canadian Hospital and Northern Light Mayo Hospital have partnered together to prepare for a larger than anticipated population and volume.
Emergency personnel and community members gathered at the Center Theater in Dover Foxcroft to identify the risks and threats associated with the anticipated thousands of visitors to the area.
We're a really small county, and this is kind of like our Super Bowl.
According to the director of Piscataquis County Emergency Management Agency, there is a low availability of rental housing for this event, and most rental options in the surrounding areas are already booked.
Biggest concern for us is going to be traffic. I mean, our county is only 16,500 to 17,000 to start with, and a lot of our roads are one way in, one way out, and so getting emergency vehicles through is going to be a big deal.
By starting preparations early, county officials hope to be as ready as they can be for any scenario that may arise.
We would love everybody that comes to have a safe viewing. Ideally, we do all this planning, we do all this preparation, nobody gets hurt, we don't need to use all these plans, and everybody has a great time.
For more information on how to prepare for the eclipse, visit our website at foxbangor.com. In Dover Foxcroft, Grace Blanchard for ABC7 and Fox 22 News.
Well, as if you didn't need another reason to explore Maine.
Right. Now you have that phenomenon coming our way.
Seriously.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's going to be really, really cool.
Really cool. And it's an interesting perspective to hear that, well, we're all just looking at it as this neat event that we're going to hopefully participate in. You know, the folks who are in charge of keeping us safe and keeping things organized really do have a lot to think about.
Yeah, and it's great to see them taking those early steps.
Taking that initiative.
Yeah. Still to come on ABC 7 News at 6, our Jody Hersey will introduce us to a woman who's taking her love of bread baking to the next level.
And in sports, Maine football is focusing on starting fast after losing Saturday despite a record-breaking performance. We will have that story right after the break.
To keep the doors open as long as we have, the customers always come first. And that's why we're against Question 3. Question 3 costs $13.5 billion. That's billion with a B, which could mean higher taxes for all Mainers. It turns our power grid over to the politicians, the same politicians that take money from the oil and gas companies. They put themselves first, not us. Question 3 is a risk Mainers cannot afford.
With AAA insurance, by bundling our home and auto policies, we saved over $450.
And we were shocked at the savings.
When we switched to AAA auto insurance and bundled our policies, we were able to save over $400 every year.
Switch to AAA insurance today, and you could save an average of $483 on auto insurance. Compare that to State Farm, Geico, even Allstate. Call now for your free AAA full picture quote to find out how much you could save.
Well, my passion is hang gliding. I've been doing it for over 30 years, and it's like flying. I mean, it's like everything you always dreamed about. AAA insurance helps us save more.
And do more.
The savings from AAA insurance has allowed me to pursue my passion of making jewelry. It's great to have a little bit of extra cash to do something that you love.
To find out how much you could save by switching to AAA insurance, call 866-460-1310 for your free AAA full picture quote today. You'll be glad you did.
Choosing Miracle Ear was a great decision. Like when I decided to host family movie nights. Miracle Ear made it easy. I just booked an appointment, and a certified hearing care professional evaluated my hearing loss and helped me find the right device calibrated to my unique hearing needs. Now I enjoy every moment. The quiet ones and the loud ones.
Make a sound decision. Call now and book your free hearing evaluation.
Your favorite restaurants were half off. It's half off dining from Fox 22 and ABC 7. Go to foxbangor.com, click on half off dining, and start saving now.
The Old Mill Pub in Skowhegan is an historic restaurant and bar overlooking the Kennebec River. Enjoy the atmosphere while dining on local handcrafted pub fare, as well as Maine beers and craft cocktails. Also offering bar and catering services for your event or holiday party.
Great restaurants from all over Eastern Maine at half off dining from Fox 22 and ABC 7.
Now, with so much on the line, more Americans are turning to David Muir and ABC's World News Tonight than any other newscast across all of television.
Welcome back in, everyone. Thank you for staying with us. We're going to start with Black Bear football. Despite a record-breaking performance from the offense and Derek Robertson this past week, Maine was unable to complete the comeback, and as our Ryan Sudol reports, it leaves them looking for improvement in one key area of the game, the way they start.
It's a guy doing his job, and it's a leader leading his team.
Open up the record books for Derek Robertson.
The Black Bears quarterback threw for 503 yards against Campbell Saturday, the most in regulation in school history and the most of any FCS quarterback this year.
He's a great player. I mean, he comes in every day. He does the right things. You know, he prepares. You know, that's why it just shows on the field.
Robertson found the hands of 11 different receivers in the game, a product of their chemistry and bond that's only grown over time.
There's a tremendous amount of trust in every single one of those guys that no matter what, if they're out there, I know they're going to go out there and make a play.
He's just not looking at one guy and staring him down. Like, he's going through a progression quickly and getting the ball where it needs to go.
One of the players that's become a top target is senior Jamie Lampson. The former special teamer had 2 touchdown catches in the game Saturday and is 3rd on the team in receiving yards.
Enjoying the journey. You know, I play special teams, which is, you know, super grateful for. You know, I just took my opportunity and just, you know, try to work as much as I can, you know, make plays.
Jamie's one of my best friends, and to see him grow into a much bigger role on offense, you know, I'm just happy for him.
But even with Robertson's record-breaking numbers, the Black Bears lost the game 34-28 after being down 21 at the half. Getting out in front is more of a focus now than ever.
We got to start faster. When we've been able to do that, we've been able to stay in the game in a better way. We have to control the football. We can't turn the ball over, and that's how you're going to win.
They'll really have to do that at home Saturday against Albany. The Danes boast a physical defense, but Robertson and the team think their weapons will keep them at bay.
They got a great pass rush, great guys in the secondary, good linebackers. We got a plan for them. Our coaches got a good plan for them. We got tight ends for them, you know, running backs. We're really confident in them.
In Orono, I'm Ryan Sudol, ABC 7, Fox 22 Sports.
All right, thanks for that, Ryan. Should be a good one Saturday at home. Let's go to some girls soccer now. Regional quarterfinals getting underway this week. We head to Pottlefield and Herman as the 4-seed and B North, the Hawks, host the 5-seed Gardner. A date with the 9th-ranked Presque Isle in the semis is on the line. Herman football making some noise for their Hawks. First half, Gardner's Lainey Cooley to Sophia Marone. She bends it into the corner of the net. That makes it 1-0 Tigers. Couple of minutes later now, it's going to be Herman's Madison Stewart charging. Keeper comes out, and she has a clear shot to tie it up at 1. Then Hawks with it still. This one is Lila Ryan with it. A ball up to Stewart. Beautiful touch pass to Natalie Tardy, who gets in space, nails it with the left foot. Great patience right there. Hawks lead 2-1. And then finally, it's going to be Tardy again. Her shot bounces off of a Tiger. Stewart ends up with it, and she would find the back of the net again. That makes it 3-1 Hawks at the half, and that would be the final. All right, more quarterfinal action coming up for you later. That's all the time we have for sports right now. Here's Jeff Weller with your full 5-day forecast.
Here we go. Your full weather is brought to you by the Blue Alpaca Ranch and Store. Visit our ranch and meet the alpacas or shop at our store in downtown Belfast. And we are in for quite a weather week around here. Highs in the 50s to low 60s today are not going to last much longer. Up near 60 tomorrow. And then we do have some 70-degree temperatures in the forecast over the weekend as we are building a lot of heat across the Midwest, Southern Plains that is sliding in our direction. So it's going to feel a bit like summer around here this weekend with highs Saturday generally in the low 70s around here. Okay, outside today, though, we had some clouds, some sun, some clouds, some sun, and press repeat. Overall, a very nice day, a bit breezy at times with those high temperatures getting stuck near 60 or so. Tomorrow is going to be a bit warmer, but more cloudy tomorrow. There is a system over here. It's going to be just close enough throughout the day that could bring us a sprinkle later on tomorrow evening. Most of us will stay dry tomorrow, but with an increasing cloud cover across the area. And then there's all of this. So a big system across the Midwest right now, but it's not moving. So tons of moisture in here, lots of energy, but it's not moving our way anytime soon. So we're in good shape now for several days and probably into and through the weekend. Out there today, looking at pretty good conditions, right? Tomorrow, though, same story. Here's tomorrow morning, 7:30 or so, looking at partly cloudy skies. Don't forget your sunglasses tomorrow. And there's that little system to our north, right? You see that? That's going to stay mostly to our north tomorrow, but it will increase the cloud cover. We cannot rule out a sprinkle, but most of us will stay dry. That slides through tomorrow night. And for a nice day for us on Thursday, a very nice day for Friday, and an incredible day for Saturday. This is going to be a fantastic weekend, especially Saturday, with lots of sunshine and high temperatures hanging out near 70 around here. And of course, that is not normal. We're still tracking the tropics, of course. Here's Tammy, Category 1 hurricane. Sunday. The forecast model is kind of a line now, meandering a bit here and then taking it further toward the east. Okay, go your forecast line looking at mostly cloudy skies to partly cloudy skies. Low temperatures down near 44 with a south breeze around 5. For tomorrow, all right, partly cloudy skies, high temperatures back in the low to mid 60s tomorrow. It's going to feel very nice with a south breeze around 5 to 10. And then looking ahead, your 5-day forecast, here we go. It's not an October forecast, right? 66 tomorrow, 71 and sunny on Thursday. Friday, lots of clouds around 66, but cooler then. And look at the weekend. That is a 73 and sunny on Saturday, but then a cold front comes through with a chance for rain on Sunday and much cooler temperatures in the low 50s.
All righty, Jeff, thanks so much.
We'll be right back.
To prepare you for winter, we're holding the Toyota All-Wheel Drive Savings Event with thousands of Toyotas to choose from. Right now, you can get a 2024 Corolla with $750 financing cash. The event ends October 31st. Toyota, let's go places.
From a gallon of gas to a gallon of milk, everything costs more these days. And question 3 will make things worse. It'll cost billions, and we'll be on the hook for it. It will increase our electric bills. And question 3, it doesn't require an operations plan, not even for emergencies or power outages. Question 3 is too costly and too risky for my family. I'm voting no on 3. It's a bad idea for Maine.
Did you know that it's possible to buy the wrong type of flooring for your home? Whether you're a do-it-yourselfer or professional contractor, the experts at Don DeKalb Mainwood Floors are here to help, offering solid pro advice from choosing the right material and color to installation. Don DeKalb features the highest quality hardwood flooring sourced from lumber right here in Maine, from Maine traditions. Not only will you get a floor you'll love, you'll get a floor that will last. Don DeKalb Mainwood Floors, buy from the best, forget the rest.
Commercial vehicles can be dangerous, and they usually carry big insurance policies. So whether you're hurt by a landscaping truck like this, a work van like this, or a big rig like this, we know commercial vehicle accidents, and we know how to get you the big money you may deserve. If any commercial vehicle hurts you, call the twos. We win for you.
Hurt by a commercial vehicle? Call the twos. We win for you. Call 222-2222.
The Farmer's Table in Corinna brings you outstanding breakfasts, lunches, and dinners made from farm-grown fresh ingredients. Dinner specials are available every day. Enjoy our homemade desserts, and above all, bring your appetite to the Farmer's Table in Corinna. When Dover Audiology wants to know the local forecast, they log on to foxbangor.com. Come to Dover Audiology and find out where people from Kittery to Eastport go to get their hearing aids. Knowledgeable, friendly, and reasonable, Dover Audiology is your best place for hearing solutions.
We need to stop the man that Mason works for.
Tracy did all this for Tracy. I'm not so sure, Brooklyn.
You were lucky, Nina, but now I know. And your luck has run out.
General Hospital on ABC.
Finally tonight, a woman from Herman is taking her love of bread making to a whole new level. Bethany Meek is opening her own business called Maranatha Bread Company, offering loaves of both savory and sweet bread. Our Jody Hersey shares more.
I absolutely love feeding people.
Bethany Meek of Herman is not your average baker. This mom of 3 loves making loaves and loaves of bread in all sorts of flavors, and no one knows that better than her husband, James.
She does this chai swirl bread that I absolutely love in the morning.
Meek has shared her gift of baking with many who have been blessed to visit her home.
We would do small groups through our church, and we'd have people come in, and I'd make a big meal, and I'd make bread, and people would be like, this bread is amazing.
Now this home cook is in the process of opening her own business called Maranatha Bread Company.
We had talked in the past about if we had another baby, and if we had a girl, like we'd love to name her Maranatha and call her Mary for short. And it's funny because this This whole endeavor, this whole business right now feels like a newborn. Like it feels like I have like another child.
Meek accepts orders on the Maranatha Facebook page, selling 1.5-pound loaves of bread for $8 each, or mini loaves of bread for $5 each.
I have my base recipe, and then I have different flavors that I add into that and stuff. So white bread and cinnamon swirl are kind of like the go-to.
Meek's husband and children are willing to do what they can to make her dream become a reality.
So we've just been taking one step at a time and supporting her, and it's been this reversal of roles where all of a sudden, no pun intended, she's becoming the breadwinner and I'm there supporting her. So it's been a wild experience for both of us.
In Herman, I'm Jody Hersey for ABC 7 and Fox 22 News.
Wow. Just taking a look at those loaves, you can just tell how much thought and time goes into it.
I'm a bread fan. I mean, you don't have to work real hard to sell me on it. That chai swirl bread sounds like the perfect breakfast 10 times over.
As soon as I heard that, I was like, okay, got to try that.
That needs to happen. Yeah. All righty. Well, that is going to do it for us. From everyone here at ABC 7, take care and have a great night.
Good night, everyone.